Next, we're going to ask Liam Sands. This is Liam. All right. All right. Got some fans. You going to set up your tripod? Yeah. Now, Liam dances what's called Men's Fancy Bustle, and that dance comes to us from the southern plains of the Oklahoma area of USA, the Ponca people. Originally, this dance was from the Ponca people. That's just one version. There's, several versions of all these dances. Like I say, they're very, very similar depending on where you go. So we don't really, as Native people, stay true to just if somebody else has a different version, then it's widely accepted at all of our gatherings. So this happens to be the one that we follow the most. Again, it was a warrior's type of dance that is sort of shows that fast and fancy, that male spirit energy that's very fast paced and very you'll see a lot of that storytelling in Liam's dancing, the movements, the thrusting and the fast movements. So what you're supposed to be thinking about is that warrior on the southern plain, hunting buffalo or engaging the enemy. So of course the outfits have evolved into what they are now. They're very bright, very eye-catching, but before a long time ago when this dance style first emerged, it was a lot more earthly materials like leather and stuff like that. But a lot of that stuff doesn't really stand up to the elements too good anyway. So our dancers have really adapted to the stuff that they'll find in the fabric stores and the hardware stores and stuff like that. So this is what your modern day fancy bustle has evolved into. So the bustles on the back are completely they're just for decoration purposes only. They don't really have too much cultural significance like the men's traditional, for example, has a very deep meaning with the bustle that they wear on the back. But the bustles nowadays are completely for just visual purposes, just so they can look good. All right. We're going to ask Rylan, Bomberry, stand by once again. We're going to do what we call change-up songs. Now, at all of our powwows and competition powwows, our dancers enter a judged system from start to finish. So they register to dance, and then the committee gives away these prizes, first, second, and third usually, and they are cash prizes. So a lot of that is awarded on a point system, on a judged system. So at any given round, they'll have at least three judges that will pick their favorite dancer, first, second, and third. And all of those points are tallied up at the end of the weekend, and this dancer is awarded the money. So now at these powwows, they're not just going to give away this money based on a straight song, like all of the songs that you've been witnessing up to this point. All of the dance styles have what we call secondary songs, and they're just a variation of the straight song. They're a way to test the dancers' knowledge of the songs, and really just to sort of see who's experienced and who's not. So they separate the experienced dancers from the dancers that are still learning. So our people by nature are competitive, people. So if you don't win, it's no skin off, our back. We don't really get upset when somebody wins and we don't. So we're going to exhibition these change-up songs, these second songs, as we call them, for your listening and viewing pleasure. So here we go. We're going to ask Rylan to give us a round dance song for our women's traditional category. Here we go. All right. Thank you very much, singers, and thank you very much to Rylan. Now, this song that you're about to hear is called the Women's Jingle Sidestep song. Now, earlier I explained to you how this this dance style, was given to the people through a series of dreams and visions. And this song that you're about to hear was the song that was given along with it to be used in ceremony at our powwows and gatherings. Like I say, whenever there is somebody who is in need of that good spiritual healing. Now, it's a different beat. It's a different style of song than the straight song that you heard in the first song. And this is the song that you'll hear at our powwows, whenever they request our dancers. So our jingle dress dancers have a lot of responsibility when it comes to being on call and being on standby at our it's not uncommon to be at a powwow and have somebody there that is in good need of that spiritual healing. So we're going to ask Abby to give us a sidestep song momentarily here in just a sec. So give us just a couple of seconds to get set up, and then we'll take it on down to the singers.